Sephora's cool nudes are bold and bright, icy and cool, which is perfect for day or night. And after the summer heat, these shades lead the way. So come along as we glow and play today. And I did a random draw, and this row right here came up. So that's what I'm going to do. And I've already done the look, and trust me, you can do it. You do not need to bring in any other shades from the palette, but don't worry. I am going to be giving you more looks from this palette, probably more than you want, but that's how I roll. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Milani eye primer, Lancôme's Lash Idôle. I'm using E.L.F. Soap Brow, and I'm lining my eyes with Le Mercier's eye pencil in black. Now you could use the black from the palette, but I'm just going to do what I normally do by using this. And if you are new here, I use this as a template, like you would tape, so that my eyeshadow doesn't go down here or below here. Okay, let's begin with the eyeshadow. So the first shade that I'll be using is shade 2, and it's that gray one right there. And I am placing that in the transition, right here. It's not very dark, so it works here. It's weird using one palette. I'm like, where's the Dollar Tree one? If this is your first video, I do one eye Dollar Tree and one eye high-end drugstore on one eye and Dollar Tree on the other eye. And I know these shades are all sparkly, guys. And if you don't want shade number 2 as your transition, you could use this shade right here. I chose not to because I wanted to see if this row could stand alone on its own. That's what I was thinking anyways. That's what I wanted to do. And it can, and it's beautiful. And this would make an absolutely gorgeous New Year's Eve look or a night out look. It's stunning. It's not going to be for everybody, but this is the palette that was chosen, and this was the random trio that was picked. So I'm putting shade 3, the black, along my lash line and into the crease. I'm not going up too high just yet. I am going to be diffusing this shade for this line right there. And I'm placing this under the eye to the center of the pupil for my eye shape. Remember, guys, this is my eye shape. I have a hooded eye. So if you have a different shape eye, please make sure you do it for your shape. These are just the colors I'm using and my placement for a hooded eye. I don't have a severe hooded eye, but I do have a hooded eye. And for years, I could not figure out how to do it. It took me a long time to figure out my eye shape and where to place my eyeshadow, because when I would watch a YouTuber who had a different eye shape than me, it didn't work out. So that's why I'm saying it again in this video, to please do your eye shape. Taking it to, for me, the outside of my iris. So it's from here over. Same on this eye. This is just the first inclination of what I'm doing. That's probably the wrong word, but I don't care. So I am taking shade 1, which is a sparkly white. It's absolutely stunningly gorgeous. And it's chunky, so be careful with this. You could use your finger. I'm still going to use my brush because it works, and it works wonderfully. And I'm just putting it in, making sure the brush is loaded, and pushing it into the lid. And I'm only meeting it to the edge of the black. I'm also going to put it up here because I can with this color, like into this crease right here, and meeting it with shade number 2 from the trio. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh. I'm going to be placing it under the eye as well, but I'm going to do this side first. This did not fall onto my cheek yesterday. And the eye look was beautiful all day. Had absolutely no problems with it. Nothing fell into my eye. My contacts were fine. I'm just going to blend these two into each other. When you are using darker shades, just be careful. It is precision. Do not put it where you do not want to have to try and blend it out. Get it where you want it first and then go from there. I'm placing shade number 1, or in the palette it is shade number 4, but in this trio it is shade number 1. And I'm placing it in the inner corner right there, and same on the other side. This is optional. And meeting it to the black. Be careful with this, guys. It's very crumbly. See, and I just got it there, but that's okay. I can fix that. I can get it off there, hopefully. This shade blew my mind. I absolutely love it. And it spreads beautifully. It did not fade. You know, you could add a color underneath this too. Like you could put a purple, you could put a pink, a green, whatever you wanted, and then place this on top. I'm not doing that today because I am just using the palette. Okay, so for this part, this is a clean brush, and I am just pulling this up, taking it from the very edge and just pulling it up. That is all I am doing. I'm not adding any more product. It's just a very light brush stroke upwards to blend the edge with the transition. Do you see how it's done, guys? This took me a long time to get right, so please don't beat yourself up if you don't get it right away. You will. You'll learn it. Hold the brush down low as well, so it's not a hard stroke. It's just basically putting it on and flicking it up. I'm going to take a little bit more, I'm losing my voice, a little bit more of shade number 2, just a tap in there. And I'm just putting a little more on the edge and bringing it up even just a little bit higher than I did before. Not a lot, just tap, not even barely touching. And then barely touching the eye and bringing it up just a little bit. I am taking my LA Colors eye marker and I'm going to line my eye. So I'm going to put shade 3 just above the eyeliner to soften it out. I'm going to keep the wing part without doing that and into the crease. Now this is where I would add my waterline and tightline, but wearing contacts, I just can't do it. I hate that, but I can't. Same on the other side, just to there. There's the wing, just to there. Again, if it's looking a little harsh here, just buff it out with nothing on the brush. Very, very gently. Barely touching your eye. Doesn't take a lot, and that's what I used to wonder about. Like, how do I do this? See how that just diffuses everything, but keeps the darkness in this area? You just want that outer edge. I can't stress it enough, especially using dark colors like this. I'm going to put on another coat of Lancôme / Idôle. I'm going to be putting on Sephora's Best Skin Ever in 11.5p. P stands for pink. So here's a rundown of what's on my face. I used the brow tattoo from Ioni. I have on LA Colors Peachaboo blush, Fenty's Matchstick in Amber, Maybelline's Fit Me in 05 Fair, Cosmic Colors highlighter, and under my brow I have the Contour Stick in Light right there. So it's a weekend today, it's Saturday, so I am using a lipstick I'm panning, and this is Wet n Wild Skinny Dipping. And my lip liner is MAC's Grape Expectations. When I did this look yesterday, I used Kim KW from Charlotte Tilbury, and it was just as beautiful. I wanted to wear a purple lip, so that's why I'm okay with using this today, because it is like a muted purple. It's actually a My Lips, but better color. I'm going to be repurchasing this shade if I can find it. It may have been discontinued. I don't know. I haven't looked in a while. So here's the finished look, guys. I hope that you liked this video. And if you did, please remember to give it a like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss any more episodes. And Rebellious Rosy Nude will be coming soon. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day.